Now, if you have Bryce's phone, you can call your dad. But it's 3 minutes to figure it out. I hope he's not sitting in that other waiting room. Huh? Are they? I'm still doing it. How did you get off? All right, I see 5 of you found us. Deb, 5 of you found us just in time for a puck drop. I had to cancel out of the pre-scheduled emission, so glad you found us. About ready to get started here officially. All right, we're here to watch the 2014 Serpents Cup gold medal game. Both these teams have already won a silver by virtue of winning their semifinal games. That's not in doubt. What's in doubt is who's going to win the gold. Serpents avenging a 5-4 loss to the Valkyries with a 6-1 victory. 6-2, sorry. This team won by, I believe it was 11-2. So they've continued their dominance. The least they've won by in a game this tournament, I think, is 7-2 or 8-3. But I think it averages out to 9.5 goals for, close to 2 against. So they're winning by about 7 goals a game, including 1 against us. It was 9-2 earlier. Game's a little behind as the games previous have gone to overtime and shootout. So we're getting started a little bit later here, 4:10 local time, 7:10 in Ontario and East Charlottetown, and wherever you are, you know what time it is. You don't need me to tell you. And the puck drops. Let's see if the Serpents can have a better performance than they had in their first matchup in this game, which was a 9-2 loss to these snipers. Both the 2014 and 2013 gold medal games are featuring these snipers versus the Serpents. Pretty cool. Both spring teams with something to be proud of already. 2 silvers locked down, both going for more. Full disclosure, the one game I haven't seen as of yet is Lucas Johnson gets a good early save, get into the game. A good one at that. The only game I haven't seen this 2014 team play is that game. Let me think. Maybe there's another. 10 games in 2.5 days and another sun in hockey is a bit of a blur. But I know we're in the gold medal game. No mistake in that. I didn't mention last time you're watching Papa TV from the Buddy Keene Broadcast Studios live in Duncan, BC at the Cowichan Community Center. Let's get an early penalty here. Minor, the 2014 division's non-contact, but I think he would contact. That might have been called a cross-check. Yeah, that's what he's calling it, cross-check. So that's Henderson in the box for the Serpents early on here. 1 minute into this game. Yeah, Maddox Henderson, MVP of the last game. Nice save by Lucas right off a clean face-off win and shot by the Snipers. Big Carmichael for the Snipers in front. Boy, Lucas has been busy already. 3 saves, I believe, maybe 4. Didn't have to make that one, though. Nice block by his defense in front of him as the puck's cleared out. It was Hayden Dennis that cleared it, and apologies to the defense who made the nice play. I couldn't catch a Jersey Airs. Brady Williams jumps in, short-handed chance. Nice shot, nice save by the Snipers goalie. Almost a short-handed goal for Brady Williams early off. Did it crack? No, and that's not a woo! Phone got dropped behind me here, but didn't break. All right, 1 minute, 12 seconds to go in the power play for the Snipers. Owen Johnson and Mac McConnell on D. Brady Williams and Duke Drinkwater as the forwards as Brady gets a turnover, passes it nicely out to Duke Drinkwater. He's looking for a call, doesn't get one. Play continues. The 3 Serpents back. Good pressure put on by Brady. Nice evasive move. Nice shot taken, but misses the net. Clearing attempt gets out. Duke Drinkwater there as he goes off with Brady. And Jasper Smith jumps on with Kupiak. And on defense, we have Wedge and Walker. Boy, they were effective earlier today in that big win against the Valkyries. It felt tighter than a 6-1 game with a late goal to make it 6-2, but I think it was a reflective of the play. Nice save by Lucas Johnson on a breakaway there. 9 seconds to go in the power play. Tip in front, goes wide. Grabbed by the Snipers. Fans get more into this. I hope this camera's picking up the ambient noise. It didn't earlier, so we looked in the settings, didn't see anything. Googled it, didn't see anything. So hopefully it's corrected itself. But if not, you're just stuck with my voice because the camera, phone I filmed with this morning. It's a long story. The charging cable was working this morning, and now it's not. Here's a chance. Oh, Navarrete with a nice hard shot. Does not miss by much, but does miss, keeping it 0-0. Back to even strength here. Quite a while. 11:20 to go on the first. Another penalty coming up here. That one, questionable little trip, but I don't see how the snipe. Ooh, that would have counted as a goal, right? No, because we shot it. If he puts it in his own net, it counts as a goal. Ooh. Wouldn't that be sweet? Oh! Yeah, trying to get one back. But that trip that Marcelo just took was at least as bad as the one he gave. No, that's right. He didn't call that. You're right. The fact that they still have the puck and they're still going. You're allowed to call a penalty when there's a delayed penalty. So they're just going to get Marcelo. They're not going to get the subsequent trip or the hit. I thought they might both go off, but they're just going to take the one player. I saw the coaches with a look on their face, but they did a better job of biting their lips than I did here on the broadcast. So 10:35 to go in the first. Snipers will be going on a 2-minute power play. Second of the game already. Neither one would I call a discipline penalty or nerves, just hustle. Sometimes you're reaching for that puck and your stick gets a skate and it's a tripping. Nicely done there. Puck stays in, out on the second attempt. Nice quick change by these guys. 21 seconds into some good work by Chinasic, and that was Paul Drew go back out there with him. Uh-oh. Ooh, sorry. I had the camera down. I was watching the play live. Some sweet moves in front. The shot went high. Part of the issue is I'm losing a fight with the tripod here, but okay, 51 seconds ago in the penalty kill for the Serpents. Good penalty kill by the Serpents to prevent the Snipers from even gaining solid zone time. Another good pressure there by Mason Baines. Way to be, Mason! And he says, Hudson Dennison. I wouldn't have been surprised if he was able to score from there. He can really thread the needle of his shot, so that had more promise than you might think. 4 seconds to go here before we're back to even strength. Good defense continuing here. That's Mac McDonald getting the puck up to Marcelo Navarrete coming out of the box. Jasper Smith gets it up to him, goes to the front. Marcelo shoots. Rebound comes out to Jasper. Sure goal. Had the sniper player not gotten his stick onto Jasper's. That goalie owes him an ice cream. Keeps it 0-0. Back to even strength. Smith down. Nice passing between Marcelo Navarrete and Kupiak. Not the regular line, kind of mixed up because of Marcelo coming out of the box. So he finally gets a chance to go to the bench and allows Brady Williams to jump on into their regular line. It was so dominant earlier today. Top locked in the slot. Fought for there. Comes through, not a lot on it, but out of some busyness there. So Lucas tracking well, able to jump on it. Cover it up. He thrown it to the corner. But the whistle had blown. So we're going to have a face-off with 7:45 to go. Almost halfway through this first period. 2 penalties killed by the Serpents. That might give them some momentum here. Let's see. Got Walker and Henderson out there on defense. And the same forwards. Including Brady Williams, who has the freshest legs of them all. He does this every game. I mentioned it early. Comes down outnumbered and makes something out of nothing. Got a good chance there from Jasper Smith. Brady Williams walks right in. In tight shoes. Rebound. Puck still loose. Let's see if Walker can blast that. He does. Lots of traffic. Nice save by Nanaimo's goalie, who had to follow that puck through 3 of his own players. What a great job by this line. I talked about how good they were connecting this morning. Really coming together. Chemistry there. New positions for at least one of them. New teammates for at least one new line mate, I should say. Brady Williams coming back. Good job, Brady! What a back check that was. Holy smokes. Those plays make a big difference throughout a game. This is promising too. Moving one way, trying to shoot back the other. Didn't get as much on as he would have liked. Back and forth we go. 6:23 to go here in the first. No score. Oh, window closed on that passing lane. Good job by Chanasic to hold it for a little bit until Navarrete came free and then get it to him. All this because of that patience. Again, these little plays. Oh, I give that round to the tripod, but okay, Bjornsson shoots it in, intercepted, coming back the other way. Odd man rush developing here. Trailer. Picks it up on a cute little back pass. Good swift release. You can see that for yourself. Top corner. And I'm opening the scoring. 9:12 into the first period. 3 15-minute periods to go in this game, I should say. Set him over. No, go ahead. Deb, go ahead. Seriously, it's okay. So, I'm opening the scoring here. And what's been a pretty balanced start. Serpents weathering a couple of power plays by the Snipers. And the Snipers weathering quite a few good chances by the Serpents. Creating real good chances out there. Real balanced attack continuing from this morning. Feel like the score could be 1-0 for either team for sure. So let's see who gets the next one here. Shot from face-off circle, blocker to side by Lucas Johnson. The player Johnson is his twin brother, Owen Johnson, number 2 on defense. It's not out there now, but big bang down there. Too tight for me to see, but I see the arm up and we don't have the puck, so it's going to be a penalty against the Serpents if we get possession. Sniper goalie out of the net. The 6th attacker coming in there, Fudge. You see him on the left side of your screen. That's possession! Oh, Serpents player beside me trying to tell the ref how to do his job. Right on top of me, actually. Well, right where I am. Okay, that's possession. He pushed the puck ahead. Do you have to score? That second one, I don't understand. He passed the puck. Okay, so whistle finally blows with 3:45 to go in the first. Looks like Kupiak could be going to the box. I heard a big collision down there, but it's in the corner of the ice that I can't see. The call is fist in the palm. I think that's charging or checking, body checking maybe. So Serpents on their 3rd penalty kill of the first period. Shot blocked, lands in the slot. Lucas doing a good job following that one. I don't know if it hit the post or his pad. It seemed like the shooter had forever. Lucas showing good patience, not giving up a spot, forcing a nice shot. Nice shot came but missed. That one bounces off from Lucas's right to his left, picked up by the Snipers, wraparound attempt, stopped by Lucas Johnson. Shot from the point, blocked in front, does come out. 1:22 to go in this power play, 3:05 to go in the first. Couple of tense moments there. Janasic making no mistake on that one. Blasted off the ice, allows all 4 skaters to change. Owen Johnson out there to help out his brother on the PK. That's Hudson Dennis picking up the puck, seeing he has just enough space to maybe do something with it. He doesn't need a lot. Smart. That's one way to get the ice all the way down the other end. Marcelo Navarrete and Big Mac, the other 2 players out there. Navarrete off the boards, getting it deep. Good job by those two forwards, Dennis and Navarrete. 38 seconds now in the power play. Patiently brought in, dumped in. Chased by 92. We have a race down there, won by Big Mac. He throws it up towards Dennis, past him, but all the way down the ice. Serpents will take that. 21 seconds to go. Marcelo there, if any mistake is made. I love this kind of thing. It takes effort and energy from the players, but Marcelo doesn't shy away from that, and sometimes you create a chance. As it is, he's making for a real hard breakout for the Snipers, which is broken up by the Serpents, but Snipers able to hold the zone. Raise a penalty ends. Does he see him come in the box? He does. Doesn't quite connect. That will be icing as the penalty had just expired. Right idea, boys. Right idea. Couldn't quite connect on that pass as Kupiak came out of the box. They're going to throw him right back out there with Williams and Smith after a good job by the penalty killers for the Serpents. Third time this period. If you told me that before the game, I might have thought be lucky to be down by a goal. Some good goaltending, some good PK. Still a 1-0 game here after 3 penalty kills. Not bad. Saw blocked in front. Picked up by the Snipers. Shot. Lucas was there, but it missed him. Hit the post and went out. Ooh. Snipers player comes into the slot, gets a backhand away from a very dangerous position on the ice, goes wide. Goes with the 3 PKs. Snipers definitely having more chances, a lot more shots. I wouldn't know what the count is, but sure feels that way. We're pressuring here now, 50 seconds ago. Good job by that Serpents checker to lay off enough not to take a penalty. Puck gets caught up in some skates, comes to a very dangerous spot. Good job by Jasper Smith to block that shot. Collision at center ice. Play continuing. I mentioned Jasper Smith. He does so many little things well. I mentioned that this morning. You saw one there. That was a dangerous play developing, and he eliminated it. 13 seconds to go here. Using this analogy again, we're like a boxer at the end of the round, just waiting for the bell here. Let's see if we can get it. 6 seconds to go. Enough for one long last chance. Gloved by Lucas Johnson with just under 2 seconds to go. Busy first period for him. Draw functionally scrambled. Ending the period. A well-played period by both teams. You tell me that 2 teams played basically to a draw and one had 3 power plays and the other had none. Like you might expect a 1-0 lead for the Snipers, but so far, a much tighter game than the first time these two played. Not surprised Lucas Johnson down there drinking that water like he's in a water drinking contest. Busiest player of the first period. Well, he doesn't drop the puck. I don't blame him for being tired. His hand's sore from closing that glove on the puck. Roach down there helping him out. Attaboy, Rocher. It's his water away for him. His first one out to greet him. You saw that. 1 dab, 2 dabs, back pat. Keep it up, Lucas. Good job, buddy. You think there's any chance of saying, who are we Serpents? Who are we Serpents? Because they're trying to remember that they're not the Islanders or the Admirals or the whatever as the case may be. Yeah, they know their team name. See Nanaimo sticker on a player's head there. Hey, that's an Islander sticker. Error is an Islander. What do you know? Fudge, another Clipper. I think most of these guys would be Clippers. The Nanaimo Clippers being the winter team, and the Nanaimo Snipers being their spring team. Whereas we're a mix of 6, 7, or 8 different teams. Is that the same goalie in that? Is the first period? Yeah. Jeez, we didn't have the puck down there very much, did we? No. I didn't recognize him. Wow. He did have some action, though, to be sure, but looked a little different over there to me this time. But I'm assured by the Nanaimo parents here, it's the same goalie as the first period. All right, so that's Mason Baines trying to feed it back to Big Mac. He squeezes in, nice pinch, but it's the Snipers that come out with it. But we had Drinkwater back, defensively responsible. Setting up a 3-on-1 the other way. Long shot taken, save made. Rebound did not go to Baines or Drinkwater, who are both in front. Dennis with the shot. Caused by the chance caused by the defensive coverage by forward Duke Drinkwater on a smart pinch by Big Mac that didn't quite work out for him. But that was good, smart hockey by Big Mac, Duke Drinkwater, and almost led to a goal, led to a 3-on-1 anyway. That's going to sneak out as James Walker's racing towards it off the bench. Second period is what they call the long change. It's harder for the players to get off as their bench is further from their net. So sometimes you get players stuck out there at the end of shifts, and the other team's able to take advantage of that. That'll favor Nanaimo a little bit more this period as they're the home team and they get the second change. But most games, it doesn't show up. It's one of those subtle things that really matters. If you've never played hockey, I'll tell you what, at the end of a shift, your legs can be burning so much that you literally can't move them. The mind over matter just doesn't work. And you end up gliding, losing battles, giving up opportunities, getting pyloned. So ideally, when these kids are tired, they can get right off. And that's harder in the second period. Good game here so far. 13-11 to go. Past the Papa point of the second, 13-13. Will that be good luck for the Serpents as they look to tie? Pretty cool to have back-to-back gold medal games for the Serpents organization. This one being played at the Cowichan Community Center, where most of these games, if not all our games, have been played. Nice not to have the Fuller Lake netting, and unfortunately, the game this afternoon is at Fuller Lake. Yeah, their crew will be on that broadcast. And the netting will be in full effect. I felt like yelling at the referee to be funny. Where's the trip? The ghost of the big stick got him. For those of you that don't know, Cowichan Community Center, formerly known as the Big Stick, had the world's largest hockey stick attached to the outside of the building in the Guinness Book of World Records, covered on the front page of the Hockey News. But some little city in his face decided to build a bigger one, and when it went to city council, whether it was worth the expense to either extend this one or put up a new one, it was deemed not feasible. So they tore it down. So it's no longer the Big Stick. Top of my head, I think that might have been the first save Lucas has been asked to make the second period. Is that right? A little better than the first. Definitely an even game. Can't look up the result of the first one, but it was 9-2. It was 9-2. So, as we discussed on the way here, this team is coming along. Brady Williams, big part of that. They're gelling, they're clicking. And we knew this Nanaimo team was going to be looking at a different squad than they played the Serpents to start this tournament in game one. Boy, that feels like a long time ago, doesn't it? Does to me anyway. Nice. Oh, Lucas Johnson coming up, getting his blocker on that, deflecting that up and over the net. Real nice rush by the snipers. Well defended, but they got a good shot off a block shot from the blue line. You see that a lot. But when those shots get blocked, they lead to good chances going the other way. And last line of defense came up big there. Fudge comes in. Good shot. Glove down by Lucas Johnson. Look, that one right in between his eyes. Got his glove in front of it. Made the save. Woo! Couple of big ones there. I think he's only had 3 saves this period, and they've all been good ones. Keeping it 1-0. They're all big at this point. Gold medal game. They're all big. Every save matters. Face off one cleanly by Janasic. Puck still in the Serpent zone, however. Travis Janasic. If I'm lazy, I'll just call him Travis. Comes over to Keston. If I'm lazy, I will call Keston called Brugovac. Keston. And if I'm lazy, I'm going to call James Walker. James. Puck bouncing around, comes out to the Serpents. Bjornsson comes in, shot blocked. He gets back to his defensive position. Puck finds him again, second chance, long shot, blocked again. Good job by this blue wall of the snipers. 9:26 to go in the second period as they counterattack. Konstantinov. Probably got that wrong. No, Konstantinov. If I were a snipers parent, I'd call the game just for the right to pronounce his name. That's fun. Konstantinov. Oh, what a nice one-touch pass by Poldrukovac. Shot, rebound, picked up. Serpents still have it. Second chance. Beat the goalie, but not the angle. Navarrete going wide. Backhand pass going back the other way now. Finetti being chased down by Big Mac. Good job by Big Mac. How he scored that, I don't know. Real good back pressure by Mac McConnell. I hope he's okay. I didn't follow him after the play. He might have banged into the boards there. I hope he's slow getting up because he's disappointed, not because he's hurt. Did he ever do a good job defending that? But to the credit of the puck carrier, Finetti, he finished that with a really precise snipe. Up top, in tight. But up top, plays perfectly despite the tough shooting position. Second goal of the game goes to the Snipers. They're up 2-0 with 8:33 to go in the second. Off a good chance by the Serpents, too. The whole game's been like that. I think either goal, flip a coin. But Snipers winning both of those. Up 2-0. Nice save there by Lucas. Puck came off him cleanly, so I think the post you heard was equipment. Oh, nice save. I hope the camera picked that up. My eye did, but the camera's a little to my side. It was a real nice shot right along the post. Lucas got his seal on perfectly to make that save. Second save, a little easier, but well directed to the corner, so the rebound's in the safest spot it can be, so good goaltending continues down there from Lucas Johnson as the Serpents get it out and down. Brady Williams leading the charge, makes a man miss, finds some open space. Doesn't miss by much. Oh, he's been all over it already this game, hasn't he? Few Serpents have, but no goals as of yet. Some good slot chances like this. And that one gets buried. Jasper Smith somehow picks up a rolling puck on his backhand. How he settled that to get a shot off, let alone one that nice. He lifted it up into the mesh that was available. Goalie in position, but a real nice shot, even though it was a backhand off a rolling puck. Probably made it hard for the goalie to read as well. Might have had some spin on it. Beautiful goal by Jasper Smith. Started by being in the right spot, as he so often is. See, Mason Main's not liking whatever was going on there. So now with 7:24 to go, half the game basically. It's 2-1 for Nanaimo. Serpents on the board. Real nice work down there by that team. That crew. I think that was Brady Williams that dug it out of the corner. Got it to... Oh, I'm not quite sure what happened, but Brady was down in there digging away on the first chance, which means that Kupiak was probably down there. It was one of those two, I'd imagine. I think it was Brady, but at any rate, the puck found its way to Jasper Smith. I couldn't believe he was in the right spot. I was thinking, how unfortunate that puck's rolling like that onto your backhand. Oh, well. But he proved me wrong. It's a human intangible. Oh, Duke Drinkwater. Draws in 3 players, throws it towards Baines. Duke Drinkwater's nickname would be the human intangible if it weren't already taken, if he didn't prefer Drinksy. Did I call him Duke Drinkwater? I meant Drinksy. Sorry, Duke. Oh, nicely sealed again by Lucas. Just nothing to shoot at there. Walker forced him wide, and as he ran out of space, Lucas took away the entirety of the net that he could have hit. Okay, we're approaching 6 minutes here to go in the second. 2-1. Keston and Travis up there putting pressure on. Puck gets by Wedge. William Wedge. Marcelo Navarrete to grab it. Each game, it should be noted, they've been rotating through some forwards onto D. It looks like, was it Bjornsson last game? Oh, shoot, I forget now. Whoever got player of the game last game, it wasn't him. He had such a good game. It's Henderson, blocking shots, and I might have misnamed the player of the game earlier. I forget. The Nanaimo parents are arguing, but I don't think they have a better view than me. So body went down, big crash, but I didn't see what caused it. Blown edge and a penalty. Marcelo says, you know what? I'm just clearing this out of here. And at this age, they don't allow the players to beat the icing. So once it crosses that goal line, it's automatically icing. Good smart decision, though, by Marcelo Navarrete. He's one of the smarter players you'll see. Just relieve the pressure. Some good solid coaching going on down there. Cody Drinkwater. Terry Park, assistant coach throughout the season, and my son was on that squad, and he told me he gives really good advice to the players. Not advice, coaching to the players. What would advice be? Don't smoke. Don't be in a rush to date. Enjoy your childhood. Brady Williams enjoyed his childhood. Get it to Jasper Smith, gets it over. 2. Kupiak. Shot was blocked. Back to the point, long shot. Nice left pad save by the Nanaimo goalie. Puck was tipped, so icing waved off. Nice breakout pass. Sets the Serpents up for a 2-on-2. Williams supporting Smith. Gets it to Williams. No look pass. He looked off the goal. He looked off B2. Off the shaft of the goalie's stick. That was wired for the top left corner. Puck still bouncing around in slot. Battle down there. Snipers come away with it. Now they've got numbers. Good defensive play back there by Owen Johnson to slow it down, allow Big Mac to support. And then Brady Williams. Good job, Brady. Good support. His attempt to clear a little too strong goes for icing, but good job by him to get back and support the D. We're out number 3-1 and then 3-2, and then he got in there, evened it out. What's the goalie's name? Vinny Man down there. I kept saying Nanaimo goalie, Nanaimo goalie. Vinny Man. That's a cool name. That's a rock star name. Vinny Man. You're the man, Vinny. It's a man so far, just one goal against as we reach 3:33 to go here in a second. LJ, the man for us as well. Goaltending battle here. There have been offensive chances created, but just a 2-1 score for Nanaimo. Ooh, I'm starting to feel it here already. A lot of hockey to go yet, but gold medal game. It's 2-1 scores, and everything gets amplified. The first question were the Serpents going to be competitive? Same lineup as the first game, but a team, you could see how quickly they come together. I hope my talking over that save took nothing away from it. What a beautiful positional pad save by Lucas Johnson. Baines down there, takes a nudge. Comes away with the puck, wedge in. Holds the line, allows the Serpents to battle for it. Drinkwater come out with it, gets it to Dennis. Too tight on the line, though. Eventually comes out. All right. We got players changing just off the bench. Well spotted up to Paul Drukovac. He lets it go. Save, but it comes to the Serpents over to the left of the net. Marcelo Navarrete with a nice shot. Vinny Man with the nice save. Moving from his left to his right. Got there before the puck did. Made an easy save because he did all the prep beforehand. Marcelo got a good shot off, raised it even, but man had gotten in position before the puck was released. Whoa, that was a fun little sequence there. How this game's only 2-1, I'm not sure, but it is. Nice clean face-off win. Marcelo with a nice, quick, clean shot. I believe that was a pad save, or it may have hit the post. Let's call it a save. He reacted to it. You got to be alert if you're a goalie. If he had been even a little bit unfocused, that might have been a goal. Good, clean face-off win right to Marcelo Navarrete. Nicely done there. Boy, these two are clicking. Paul Drukovac and Chanasik. They got a mind meld going. Oh, look at that. That's the two of them right there. What did I tell you with Marcelo? Just comes out. These guys, teammates at least last year on the Serpents here. I don't know if they played in the regular season together. No, as a matter of fact, they didn't. Navarrete, at least, is Admirals, and Paul Drukovac is JDF. So at least those two didn't. You wouldn't know it the way they click out there. All right, next line has been clicking. Kupiak almost steals it. That was Smith and Brady Williams playing the. That's why. No, it's okay, Brady. I don't want to opine too strongly, but he just had one hand on his stick, reached out for the puck, and I guess the referee deemed that he caught enough of his skate to send the player down for a trip in the neutral zone. Didn't take a chance away, wasn't intentional, wasn't by the boards, wasn't violent, wasn't lazy. Fourth penalty against the Serpents when none of them have been violent, intentional, or intend to injure. They've all been like that, and we've yet to have a power play that I can remember anyway. Nice round of applause here. Well earned, both sides of the arena. Lucas Johnson tracking that one perfectly, making it look easy. So 1:44 to go on the penalty with 37 seconds in the second period. It's tough to end that second period shorthanded and start the third shorthanded. But I certainly harbor no ill will towards Williams on that one. I've already expressed I didn't agree with that call, and Don't need to repeat it, but not an ideal situation for the Serpents. Well held off on by Henderson. Dennis just barely caught in the zone. You know, it's a gold medal game. I've said this before in gold medal games. I see the older siblings here. Bryce Roach in the building, even though his brother didn't get to start. I see Hayden Dennis over there cheering on his brother. Good hustle down there to end the period by, I believe that was Henderson. Kill off the remaining time. Was indeed. He's a natural back there, I tell you. Goalie respect. You're playing well. So are you. Oh, yeah. Roach out there to greet him already. Let him over to his water bottle. So, first minute 7 of third period. Serpents will be shorthanded. Tyson Dennis, the coach on this team that talks to the goalies. Elliot Linden in here, nodding his head. He agrees with whatever's being said. It's probably something along the lines of, "You've been amazing. Keep it up." Big smile from Mama Roach as she watches her son down there. Hey, Bryce, sir. Get a big old wave. Hey, there's 2 people that want to see you on here. There you go. Double shot of grandkids. How's that? Well, Lucas is already in there warming up his posts and his crossbar. Got 3 buddies down there. That's not fair. You're not supposed to have 4 people, 4 defenders in one crease, but all right. That's a game situation. 1 goal game heading into the third period of this gold medal game. 2026 Serpents Cup 2014 division. Meaning these kids are 11 years old, turning 12 this year. If you can believe that. Ooh, I think that was tipped in front, or Lucas got a piece of it with his glove up and over the net. Serpents with zone possession right off the face off. Henderson back there with Dennis on that side of the ice with him. Oh, that's because he warmed it up. If he hadn't warmed up the crossbar, that would have ducked down and in. Nicely tracked by Lucas. That shot hits his frame, goes wide. Good goaltending there. First by the crossbar, second by Lucas. Yeah, again, good positioning, Lucas. Good positioning. You had a good shot of it there. Track the puck, carry over. If he could somehow score from there, good on him. I don't see how you could. Good job by Lucas Johnson. Biggest penalty killer is your goalie. Shows it there. What a game he's having. Thank you very much, Ms. Mack. I've been blushing ever since you posted that. It's nice to hear. I'm having a good time here. Buddy Keene Broadcast Studio, Papa TV. What could be better? Gold medal game, first tournament of the season. This team came out a little slow in game 1, picked it up in game 2s and 3s. 2 and 3. Games 2 and 3. Game 4, game together, game 5. Look at these guys go down by 1. 13:33 to go. Third period. Gold medal game. Woo! Nice win there. Keston got a beautiful shot. A big rebound comes to the slot. Travis just missed it. Oh, such a good chance from Shinastic and Paul Drukovac. But puck stays out. Nice shot there from Bjornsson. Tip attempt in front. Enough to distract the goalie, but save was made even though contact wasn't made. Bjornsson, quick turnaround. Nice transition by the Serpents. Shinastic, nice shot. Nice save. Vinny, man, show why he's a man with that blocker save. That was a very sudden reaction. They're going to call that icing. Best sustained pressure of the game. Good job, Serpents. Valdrokovac, Marcelo Navarrete, Travis Chinasic out there putting a full court press on. You see the goalie's getting some fresh air on his face, some water. Don't blame him. 12:37 to go. Ooh, that blocker save was huge. It kind of came up on him, and he had to sort of compromise his form to make contact with it, but he did. Woo. And the Nanaimo parents, as nervous as we are, it's the point of the game where the mums are wringing their hands, literally wringing their hands, heads in hands, palms on cheeks. 2-1. Neither team feeling comfortable with 12:37 to go. It's been too even a game here. I've seen nothing to indicate who's going to bring this home. It's been so evenly matched to this point. Hudson Dennis picks it up behind the net, gets it out over to Drinksy. Drinksy has a look, gets it back to Dennis. He's hit. Not called because it's not inconsequential trip. Although nobody's arm went up, but the whistle was blown and he's pointing at the clock wasn't going, I guess. God forbid he call a penalty other than an accidental trip. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to be that guy. I'm going to take that back. Now, are they talking about whether or not it's a penalty? Maybe they are. Maybe he didn't put his arm up, but he's like, you know what? When I thought about it, that was clearly a penalty. Now, side of both sides. How much time they're going to take off the clock, I think. I read lips and I saw blankety blank seconds. So, oh, we got a dancing baby. We got a dancing baby. Nothing better if you see the number 8 post over there. Nothing helps the ratings like a dancing baby. Nothing, I tell you. Not overtime, not a shootout. By the way, this is a good chance for me to update that 2013 Serpents team got to their gold medal game after being down 2-0 late, making it 2-1. Of course, 2-2. Overtime settled nothing. Went to a shootout. They scored once. The other team, Felix Hutchinson, shut them down 3 straight shots in a row. And for that reason, that team's going on a gold medal game. Very dramatic game there. Very dramatic game here, no matter what happens from this point, because a 2-1 game with 12 minutes to go. A gold medal in the balance. Yeah, clock's been adjusted down to just past the 12 minutes remaining point. Uh-oh. That's it, Lucas. That's it. I think that might have gone off his helmet. He just got out and challenged and got enough of a piece of that it got by him, but wide. If he had sat back on that, reacted, that would have been a goal. Good anticipatory save by Johnson. On that one, he got a piece of it, bounced off the boards right back out towards him. He said, I'm not that in the slot, covers it up. Face off to his right with 11:35 to go. Wow. Line after line of these Serpents. Putting it out there. Let's go, Serpents! It is a big barn, so a lot of the chewing gets muted. I hope the ambient noise is picked up here. It's a big part of a hockey game, to be honest. I find it's informative. It kind of helps you know what's going on. Sometimes it's hard to track the puck and you hear little bangs and sounds and it lets you know, okay, that guy did get it. No, wait, that was a penalty. Kid just fell. The Nanaimo parents not agreeing. You know what? The play here just slowed after that pause. I wonder if the players are somewhat affected by the gravity of this. Game slowed down a little bit. Watts shot blocked. Boy, this line has really been solid this game, huh? These forwards. Nice play there. Wonderful. Is that James Walker? I'm not sure who that was, but thought it was 86, but that's 86, so it wasn't. Oh, don't look back at the ref. It was Wedge. It was Wedge that had that nice rush, and then that was him back there that cleared out the man in front. Thought it was perfectly well done. Looked over his shoulder. Oh, might give the ref an idea to call it when he wasn't thinking that. And good shift by him. All 5 players change. Shoot it. Dangerous spot there. Comes out of that. Save made by Lucas Johnson. That might have been his best of the game. He was opened up as he moved to his right to get vision on the shot, and then shooter saw that, rifled it right there, and he closed up that spot, sealed up the 5-hole, made the save. Rebound not available. Keeping it 2-1 with 9:41 to go. Nanaimo with a few good chances off of face-offs this game. Nicely spotted. I think that was Dennis up to Mason Baines. Mason Baines comes in, trying to find a little space to get a pass off. Puck stolen, coming back the other way. Puck taking some pretty funky bounces today. This might be one to benefit us. Drink water and support. That's Dennis with the puck. He shoots. Rebound. That doesn't quite go to the Serpents players. Oh, shoot, that was dangerous. Good back check by Johnson. Slows the play down. Leads to an offside. Oh, you're just stuck with my voice. Well, holy smokes, that's got to be torturous. Apologize for that. Sorry for saying sorry, Papa. Oh, I just did it twice again. 9 minutes to go, 8:52 to be exact, 2-1. Woof. Boy, oh boy. Walker, pressure on him, does well to weave himself a little space to get open and pass it to his D partner. Good pressure on that side too. Puck came out, but Jasper Smith there to support. That's Brady Williams with it. Gets it out on the second attempt. Both teams defending hard here. McKenzie for Nanaimo turns, gets it to Fudge. Fudge passes it forward tries to pass it forward to Finetti. Oh, nice little backhand pass. Rolled on Brady Williams. Oh, that was Henderson with the pass, I believe. Puck finds him again. He backhands it down. Hey, if they give me a call, I'm taking it. I'll put it that way. Walker off the boards and up. Nice textbook D there. Smith, end of a shift, so he throws it towards the Nanaimo end, and they're clearing an attempt called icing. So good job by Smith as he goes off, making a play, forcing Nanaimo into an icing. Face off in the offensive zone, half a period to go. All right, we got Paul Dukovic, Navarrete, and Masick on Ford, Bjornsson, and Wedge on D. Puck comes a Wedge on a nice clean face-off draw. Shot taken, blocked in front, rebound cleared. Nice play by the Snipers. Boy, Lucas is right on here today, isn't he? Nice save there again. The ones that look easy, like if that looked like it just hit him, that's because those are the best saves. He's in position. Shooter really doesn't have much of an option and crests it and swallowed up. Oh boy. Oh, that one bangs off the outside of the net. 7 minutes to go. Oh, nice play there, but the puck carrier, Bjornsson, casually takes it on his backhand and clears it out. Good thing that wasn't me down there because I would have broke my stick clinching it so hard. Nice play by Bjornsson. Holy smokes. Oh, that one didn't miss by much. Nanaimo pressing here, looking for a insurance goal. Be hard to come back from 2 with 6.5 to go. Still plenty of time, but obviously the Serpents want to keep that Nanaimo number at 2 and add one of their own. Nanaimo, other ideas. Oh, that might have been a pass. That might have been a pass. There is a sniper down low on the back step, and Lucas went over and made a save on the pass. Navarrete with some ice that opened up. Nice shot by him just over the blue line at the end of a shift. Good active glove by Vinny, man. Makes a save. Go, Vinny! 6:13 to go. Get there. Get it out, Ho. Mac in a battle to hold the line. Still undetermined. Does, but it got it just a little bit. So Serpent's going to have to touch up. They do. Drinkwater jumping into the passing lane, forcing the Nanaimo breakout to change its intention. Icing waved off. Play's going to continue from here. Hard hustling Mason Baines down there, proving my point. Knocked down. Still getting stick on puck. Nanaimo got the puck, but took 3 of them to do it. Turn with it, Dennis, with Baines, and you can see close here, Drinkwater. Dennis forced wide. One hand. Still holding control of that puck on his backhand with one hand. So skillful. Gets it back to Lucas Johnson, who has all day to wind up. Let it go. Shot blocked on the way of the net by Nanaimo's Fudge. Battle down low. 3 blue jerseys, 1 white jersey. Blue jerseys came out with the puck. And now we got Mason Baines back there, Owen Johnson, and you know what? Bottom line is that was called an icing. I didn't realize it was going to be. Good job by Mason Baines. Subtle little play there, slowing up the Nanaimo player, preventing him from getting to the puck, which might have negated the icing. Little plays that matter. Mason Baines sitting on the bench right now on the line change, but if this goal goes, if they win this draw and score, he'll be an invisible assist. Jasper Smith up there. I told you in the game this morning, he wasn't a center all year, and yet you could have fooled me as effective as he was this morning. He won that draw back and forth with Brady Williams over there. I'd say he's a natural center, Smith. Oh, nice shot. Nice save. Puck loose. I tried to yell that loud so the ref would hear me. Whistle blows. Is that Juneboat Drinkwater over there climbing up the stairs? That is the Kerry Park 2025-2026 fan of the season. Won herself a Squishmallow for that. She doesn't know that yet. She has not been granted her fan of the game Squishmallow yet. But 1 week from today, actually, will be the presentation date. Oh, I think that was going wide, but man, taking no chances, gloves it down. Okay, Serpent's happy with the players on the ice. Nanaimo responding how they want to. 4:32 to go. Kupiak left wing. Smith taking the face-off. Brady Williams right wing. Basically scrambled. Kind of won by Jasper Smith, but it's Nanaimo that's coming away with it. Walker and Henderson back there on D. Oh, nice play by Henderson. Take away the slot pass. Patient puck carrying by 88 and Nanaimo! Puck goes wide! Puck goes wide! Oh, from this angle, it looks like it's going in. It didn't. You see Lucas Johnson's mom having a heart attack. I'm having a heart attack. Woo! Those ones on the far side, I thought it was in, and then it banged off the backboards. Second life for the Serpents. They only need one here. Lots of time to go. I see Jeff Williams over there cheering on the crew. Woo! far side of the arena, but you cheer that hard. I notice. Yeah, he's feeling it too. I'm feeling it. Oh, Nanaimo getting some good chances here. Oh my gosh. Bjornsson down in front, play being allowed to continue. Parents cheering, a referee waiting till the Serpents get possession. The puck hit him in the face, I think, is what happened. That also explains why you could see Lucas Johnson had no idea where that puck was. It was coming at him on the far side of Bjornsson and hit his mask, which rattled his cage, literally, right? And worst case scenario, it might have hit his chin. But either way, I don't think it'd be anything considered an injury, right? I'll give you an update on him if I see. Okay, that's offside. So touched up, plays now. Good to go. 3:20 to go. 2-1 to Nanaimo. That's all this kid. This could be something. These two, I've mentioned how well they've been playing together this game. Keston and Travis! And I've never been so happy to be so right! Paul Dukovac with an absolute snipe on the snipers. Keston, set up by his partner in crime, Travis Chanasic. Those guys have been going all game. I am not surprised to see them cash one in. And with 3:02 to go, we're tied at 2. Let's get this celebration. That's ultimately what this is about. The joy on that boy's face is a beautiful thing to see. Let's go, Serpents. 3 minutes to go. Let's go. Boy, you could see the relief on that. Scoring so hard to come by this game. So many good chances created. Vinny Man down there robbing the Serpents time after time. That time, C9 shot. Puck had some movement on it. Beat the goalie, and we're tied at 2. Nanaimo picking up where they had been before that goal was scored. Pressure in the Serpents' end. Oh, man. 2:26 to go. Oh, I just remembered. That's right. You guys don't hear the ambient noise. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. You're not here. It is the energy in here is electric. The fans on the other side are screaming. The players are banging the boards. This side of the arena seems to be tense and uptight like me. Lots of yelling. You can hear cowbells on the other side. Coaches yelling from the bench. Oh my gosh. Oh, save made by Johnson. And then on the rebound, 1:46 to go in the game. It's not overtime here, but it feels like it. It might be a next goal win scenario here. That pass attempt out front hit a player's skate and bounced in on Johnson. Importance of position. Hit him and stayed out. Serpents. This is how this game has gone. Often it's, at least with the Islanders and the Serpents. No, earlier against the Valkyries. It was the Serpents with the sustained pressure and the Valkyries getting the rushes coming back. This game, it's the other way around. It's the Serpents that are spending more time in their end, but creating opportunities like this. Let's see if they can cash this one in. Brady Williams with the puck on his stick. He turns, makes the man miss. Loses his footing, but uses it to his advantage. Nice play by number 17 in Nanaimo to prevent the shot from being taken. Williams gets it to Smith, but intercepted, shot down ice. We've just passed the 1 minute mark. In fact, 49 seconds ago here, dernière minute de jeu dans la première période. Holy smokes. Woo! That's Brady Williams as he coming off the ice there, breathing hard, working hard. Almost made it happen there. But for number 17 in Nanaimo getting in at the end, boy, can Brady Williams make people miss. I don't know if a timeout's being called here. Each team gets one in hockey. So clearly a timeout was called. Well, look at the sweat on the goalie, Vinny Man down there. You know, he's been working hard. And he hasn't been as busy as Lucas, so You know who's sweating? I didn't see who took the timeout, so Aaron, did you see who took the timeout? I didn't either. Did you guys? No. So I don't know. Nobody around me saw either. So stop lying. What's that? Oh, guess us. Yeah, no one saw. So one team has a timeout, the other doesn't. Might come into play in overtime. It could have been the Nanaimo as they want to rest the players in the defensive end. It might have been the Serpents, knowing an offensive zone face-off here could be completely consequential. Vinny Med, not Man Med, MEDD. My apologies to Vinny Med calling him the wrong name all game. Nanaimo going for the stretch pass. Played with a high stick, so that's just the face-off where the infraction occurred. 37 seconds to go. At least. I envy the mom over there who's able to dance to this. And that baby's still dancing. That baby doesn't even know there's a hockey game going on. Not technically, but let's face it. Next goal wins with 37 seconds to go here in the third. Carmichael for Nanaimo gains the zone. You hear the Nanaimo parents behind me groaning. Maybe the mic's picking up on that. Holy smokes, you could hear the fans on the other side screaming. 17 seconds to go. Nice defensive play by not one Serpent, but two. 10 seconds! Get it deep. That's it, Marcelo. Just enough time. 3, shoot! No call on the hip check by Fudge. I think it was incidental on Chinasic, but I could have seen that called as it took away a scoring chance with 4 seconds to go. However, it was not. 3-on-3 for 3 minutes and then NHL style shootout. Yeah. So, right, that's right. We had the same thing earlier, but not everybody watching this was in on that. So 3-minute overtime, unless someone scores, that ends the game, I think. Yeah. They just said 3 minutes. Yeah, it would. So Sun victory overtime, 3 skaters against 3 skaters. If there's a penalty, it goes to 4-on-3, not 3-on-2. And if it's tied at the end of that, we go to an NHL style shootout, which means both teams will have penalty shots, essentially, right? Like one shooter against the goalie. Each team will have 3. Like extra innings in baseball, though, if one team's up 2-0, the other team misses, they end it. And then if it's still tied at that point, they go 1-1, 1-1 until one team scores and one team doesn't. But we're 3 minutes from that yet. It's going to be wide open hockey here. That's why they go to the 3v3, at least offensive opportunities. You see a pat of encouragement there from Roach. Lucas Johnson looking tuned right in. Other end, Lucas. They're going to switch him up here. So it's officially considered a 4th period, so the teams do change ends. Lucas Johnson, regardless what happens here. Game of his life that I've seen anyway. It's our 2nd year getting to be goalie partners with him, and I don't see how anybody could have played a better game than this. And Vinny Med at the other end, I got to say the same thing, and that's why we're at 2-2 with all the chances these teams have had. And an early chance by Nanaimo, pad save made by the Serpents. Drinkwater out there coming in with Jasper Smith. Wedge the 3rd Serpent. Nice pass by Drinkwater. Just Jasper Smith gets a shot off the skate of the Nanaimo player. Drinkwater gets behind the net, tries to feed it through the slot. Intercepted by Nanaimo. This is why you play 3-on-3. It goes back and forth and back and forth. That's going to be icing. What a good chance by both teams. Nanaimo right off the faceoff came down low. Johnson caught a little bit in no man's land. Couldn't stretch out to get it. It was a little too far. Had to hang back and let it come to him. When it did, he made the pad save. It sent the Serpents going back the other way. They had a couple of good chances down there, but Drinkwater and Smith couldn't quite cash it in. We got Gymnastic out there taking the draw now with Dennis. Wins it cleanly to Dennis, but the shot nicely blocked by Nanaimo, and then well held in by Henderson. Good job by him to keep the Serpents in the offensive zone. 3-on-3, so much about possession. Nanaimo getting mad here. Good back check by Dennis. Good hustle, Dennis. So much open ice for these kids. It's like NHLers on an Olympic-size ice. We have 2 minutes to go. Here's Anderson, comes in. No, that wasn't a whistle. That's my imagination. Oh, nice play by Henderson. Back to Dennis. Let's one go. Save me by Med. Good hockey there by the Serpents. Nice saving, and Naima's coming back this way. Fudge with Finetti. Watt going off. An 88 no names on there. This woman can't even keep her head out of her hands. I don't blame her. I would if I didn't have to film. It's hard to watch this Henderson coming away. All alone. Navarrete and Smith jump on for the Serpents, and Owen Johnson. Oh, no. Oh, what a save! Blocker save by Johnson. Whoa. Johnson over to Navarrete. Navarrete hits it up to Smith. Neither team grabbing it cleanly here. Navarrete does now. Takes a little skate with it. Smith does a good job making himself available for the pass. Does get the pass. Tried to get the puck where he could pass it to Navarrete. Couldn't. Break away the other way. Come on, Lucas. With Nanaimo falling, that leads to a 3-on-2 the other way with 30 seconds to go. Navarrete trying to get it. You see how exhausted these guys are. They're just exhausted now. Nanaimo, but they're tired too. Smith doing his best to defend. Oh, they're just exhausted. Hold that, Lucas. Woo! Lucky 13 to go. You round up from there. But with a face-off in our end, this is an important draw. 13 seconds in eternity. In overtime. Okay. Nanaimo with the win. Shot. Save made by Lucas. More time left than you think. 5, 4, 3. Gain that line. There you go. Shoot! Henderson just running out of time. Too bad, because that looked like a dangerous rush. But he did the important thing, which was to get the rest of the time off the ice. Woo! No matter what happens here, I agree with these guys. Way to go, Vinny. I agree with these guys. Way to go, Lucas. Both these goaltenders have been great here today. So again, both teams will have 3 shooters. Unless one team is, the last shooter doesn't go if it's not going to make a difference. Woo! So we're going to switch ends again here. I guess this is Funky the 5th period. Good job, goalies! Woo! Well, you know what? I was talking to Elliot Roach after the game earlier today, and he said it's not a nervous situation, at least for him. It's a fun one and an exciting one, an enjoyable one. And what an opportunity for these guys. A shootout in a gold medal game. Nanaimo to shoot first. Yeah! Lucas, forgive the non-objectivity here. Lucas Johnson waits them out. Good patience by the shooter as well, but Johnson holds his position and then shuts it down. Brady Williams taking the first shot here for the Serpents. Oh! Pick this spot! I thought he missed, so it must have gone post in. There was no extra space over there. Perfectly placed by Brady Williams. That was for Cheryl and David. Woo! Nanaimo's second attempt. Carmichael. Oh, saw the 5. Oh, Lucas says, no, you don't. Gets the paddle on it, meaning if Dennis can score here, this game is over. Woo! Go, Vinny! Go, Vinny! Come on, buddy! Go, Hudson! Hudson Dennis. I've mentioned so many times today how offensively skilled he is. He's got great hands. He's a smooth skater. Med's been on all game. Oh, Dennis thought he had him beat. I thought he had him beat. Vinny Med gets a left pad over, gets a save out of a goal. Extends this one more shooter at least. It's 1-0. Yes, yes. So if Finetti fails to score here, the Serpents win the gold medal. Now it's so quiet. Could hear a pin drop, and Lucas Johnson goes 3 for 3 in the shootout. Roach first one to throw his gloves in celebration, followed by the rest of the Serpents as they mob Lucas Johnson down there. Mom filming it, of course he is. What a moment. What a game. Nanaimo deserving. Could have gone either way, but it's the Serpents coming together from their first game where they weren't in position where they expected each other to beat. Coming together game by game by game. The coaches had to have something to do with that. You don't improve that quickly without coaching in the locker room. Game 4, they looked really great. Knew we had a chance in this game. This team beat us 9-2 with the same lineup earlier in the tournament. Today, 3-2. Lucas Johnson, game of his life. That's the one he'll remember when he's my age. Oh, go back and watch this one again, Lucas. And to come up 3 times and the shootout. Maybe it's fitting we didn't win on a shot. We won on a save. Marcelo Navarrete getting the parents on the far side going. First chance for Papa and Granddad to see the new haircut on the other goalie there today. Way to be, Lucas! Way to be, Serpents! Woo! What a game by both these teams. It is a shame that one team had to lose, but you know what? Maybe it is fitting that the team that lost today got the silver medal. They should not be going away empty-handed. Great game by them. Woo! What a job by this goaltending partnership here. I love to see that. All 3 lines. I was pointing it out as the day went on. You could just see them getting stronger and stronger. It's the team with teams like these with 3 top lines, and then the D pairings shutting it down, making the saves. I was pointing it out more in the earlier game, but making the saves easier on the goaltender despite those great saves. Imagine if they're 10 or 20% harder. James Walker, big part of that out there. His big body closest to us, number 23. That blonde boy there. He wasn't born blonde, but he's blonde today. That's Brady Williams. He had the shootout goal for the Serpents. Woo! I guess so. I guess so, eh? Good game, baby! I would have been surprised if he didn't win that. You don't have to be Kreskin to call this one. How dated is that? But if you know who Kreskin is, I think he might have passed away and he knew who the player of the game was going to be. It's a tough position he plays. They get more of the blame than they deserve when the team loses and more of the credit when they win. Because that was a full team effort to everybody. But I'm pretty sure I said his name the most. Oh. They got the most beautiful women in Victoria to hand these medals out. If Rand isn't laughing, that didn't land. Oh, there's Mason Baines getting his gold medal. I can't see all the numbers. I'm sorry. That's Lucas Johnson. Big Mac. Woo! Wedge. Hayden Dennis. Jasper Smith. Drinksy. Duca Drinkwater. That's the Norwegian pronunciation. Lucas Johnson. That's Elliot Roach just before Elliot was Bjornsson. Big James Walker. Coach has got to reach up to put it over his head. I don't know where this Henderson kid came from, but my gosh, what a player. Oh, look at that. Father giving his son a gold medal. Beautiful little moment there. Oh, so good. Who do we got at the end here? Williams. In front of Williams was Paul Drukovac. That's Chinasic. I missed one player. Who did I not mention? Turn around, young man. Big guy. Kupiak, of course. Kupiak, a big part of this start to finish. Oh, the best picture in hockey, the gold medal picture. Good sportsmanship here from the Nanaimo team. Way to be, Serpents! Woo! What a beautiful shot that is, huh? They got to throw their gloves. Who saw that coming? After a 9-2 victory to start this tournament, and then a 5-4 loss, and then a 5-2 win, right? They went 1-2 in the round robin with that real close game against the Valkyries and set up for a great rematch in the semifinals. And we went down 1-0 in that game, but pretty much the rest of that game was all Serpents. And then this one, holy smokes. I mean, it felt like the Snipers all the way through. They were nursing that 2-1 lead for so long. Good job, coaches. Woo! Most improved team I've ever seen through 5 games. To lose by 1 by a team that you turn around and beat by 4 a day later, and then a team that smoked you by 7 to grab a win. Are you kidding me? And that's why I love these Serpents. Andy Navarrete, the head coach, Tyson Dennis there in the gray hat. That's Cody Drinkwater having a word with Jeff Williams as they're celebrating together. Friends off the ice. Try to get a wide shot here so everyone can see their child. Their player, I should say. Woo! Good game, Nanaimo. Really great, Merriman. Gail, get your water bottle. Oceanside goalie there. I see his helmet. So Hotel California here. You can never leave this guy. Davies, very industrious. So Snipers ran the table, went 4-0 until the last game. 2 Drinkwaters down there. Isn't that beautiful? They'll have something to talk about on the drive home. Oh, look at those medals. Sneak peek. You know, if I remember, and I may not, I'll try to make the a close-up of the medal. That's right. Okay, yeah, my boy is jumping into the car in his equipment. I forgot about that. He doesn't even have time to get changed. It's by the players' exit. Don't you think it should be there?
I think we should get closer with this. He's gonna have rollies on.
Okay. All right, so that's it from here. I'm going to grab my kid with his full gear to go to the 2013 game. Hopefully their outcome matches this as Ms. Navarrete takes a picture of her 2 boys out there, dad and her son. Congratulations. Thank you guys for watching. What a start to a spring season. Are you kidding me? Gold medal winners, the 2026 Serpents Cup. Woo!